super simple this morning, and I just had some almond butter toast. And actually, this is some sourdough toast. I've been recently testing having gluten in my diet, and I'll do more on this soon if you're interested in learning more, but it's actually worked out fine. So I had some sourdough toast with almond butter, and then I sprinkled on some dried blueberries and some pumpkin pie spice. And I just honestly was like not feeling super hungry. So this was my meal, and it was plenty, and it was good, and it was quick, easy, crunchy, some protein, and I loved it. Hi friends, welcome back to another video. I am in a new location, as you can see. More on that either later in this video or in another video, but we are in Vermont right now, and I thought I would just bring you along for a day of eating and hanging out and just like doing cozy things in Vermont, because Vermont is, you know, one of my favorite places on earth, and this is such a cozy place that we're in, and it's been snowing, and it's just such a great time of year. So I'm gonna bring you along for the day. You can hear food is cooking in the background, so it's gonna be a lot of food stuff in this video, and I'm just excited to bring you along. So let's get into it. So after I filmed that clip, it almost immediately started snowing, and it got really cold, and so I was like, okay, I'm craving something warm and cozy for lunch. I'm gonna make a soup that I can have for the rest of the week. So I made a vegetable white bean soup, and I actually found this recipe just from somebody like through Google, so I'll leave the recipe to her blog or the link to her blog below. And essentially we just start by sauteing onions, carrots, and celery. Once they're softened, we're gonna add in some garlic, some cubed up potato. You could also do sweet potato, as well as some white beans. And I also, of course, add some salt and pepper. And then I actually had some cubed up broccoli stems that I also threw in. Saute that for a little bit, and then deglaze the pan with a little bit of white wine. This really helps add some nice flavor to it. Make sure to season along the way. Oh, and don't forget the tomato paste. We're gonna just stir that in, and then cook it down until the wine has been dissolved. And then add in some frozen spinach if you want, as well as the vegetable broth. You can skip the spinach if you don't want to use it, but highly recommend. It's an easy way to sneak in some greens. And just cook this until the potatoes are tender. It takes like 15-ish minutes, and I stirred in some nutritional yeast at the end, as well as some red pepper flakes and a little bit of extra salt, and served it up. And it was so easy, so delicious, and I've had this soup for the rest of the week, and it's been awesome. Okay, so far I had a really productive day. I haven't been talking too much, but you've seen the food, and it's about time to make dinner. So I'm gonna show you what I am making. So I picked up these vegan crab cakes at the grocery store locally here. They're by The Good Catch, and it just sounds really good. So we also have some leftover rice that I think we're gonna cook, maybe some kale, maybe make a tahini sauce, but I'm gonna start with these. They're frozen, they're like lump style crab meat, and they've got 20 grams of protein per serving. So let's try them. They sound really good. So the directions for these actually just have you pan fry them. I thought they were gonna be baked, but they're not. So I'm just gonna saute them in some oil, and they cook for about 9 minutes, and you just kind of flip them every few minutes or so until they're heated through. They're already pre-cooked. So I just let them cook on the skillet until they were golden brown, and they were nice and crispy on the outside, warm on the inside. And then I just removed them and set them aside on a plate. And I just added the vegetables and the rice directly into this pan. It was already hot, it already had oil. So I added in some chopped up asparagus, as well as a bunch of kale, and just cooked that until the kale was wilted. And then added in some leftover rice that we had from takeout from the other night, and stirred that together, added in some seasoning. I think we just did a seafood seasoning, which was like a blend of spices and a little bit of salt. And that was it. It was super quick. I think this meal took maybe 12 minutes to make. I am just all about like ease and quickness lately. So this was awesome. It was high in protein. It was super delicious, nutritious, and I feel like it was a great meal to have on a snowy night. So I hope you guys give these a try. I definitely recommend them. Not sponsored, by the way, just a product that I discovered that I liked, and I think you guys would also really like it. So check it out and try this meal because it's easy and delicious. All right, I'm gonna do a quick taste test for you. They are smelling delicious. Got some kale. Those are dang good. I definitely recommend those. Very good. So, let me finish chewing. That concludes today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching. I've got a lot of content coming your way, lots of meals, recipes, holiday content, etc. Can't wait to share and sharing more about the space that I'm in, which is really exciting. So more on that to come as well. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe before you go. You can just tap the red button that's right below this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.